Hello, everyone. Brady, Charlie, and Garrett here. And we're going to preface this episode by saying Garrett is an uncultured swine. More to come soon. It's called a teaser in the business and the show business, guys. All right. So, also, I need to trim this stubble. I have 6 days left of school, guys, and I plan on doing nothing.
Hey,
the kids are watching movies. The kids are watching movies for sure.
That kid's a bludgeon brother.
So let's start. We're talking. Stop the presses, boys. Enzo Amore has been cleared of charges in the rape case on him. Now, keep in mind that does not mean he's coming back to the WWE because for those that don't know, Enzo wasn't necessarily cut from the WWE because of the charges against him, but because he failed to tell any WWE officials that it was happening.
And yeah, just loads of stuff.
Don't want to be caught off guard.
Yeah. And that's not something you can have in a big company like that that's represented on massive indexes and stuff. You can't have that kind of just coming out of nowhere.
And it's odd because 205 Live has really started becoming very good and for the in-ring work. So whereas Enzo was the guy, and I thought Enzo was like one of the few good things on TV when he was right before he was cut. Do you think that there's a need to have Enzo back, Charlie? Or
I don't think so at all. I think because of the GM now and Drake Maverick, and he's kind of your talker now, more or less. So it really, that's kind of what they've done since Enzo, and it's really helped the show. And it's just really, I mean, if you care for match ratings for Meltzer or anything, I mean, they have back-to-back 4-star matches. And that means Meltzer's watching, and a lot of people are probably
Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy. He's on fire. And he gets a title shot May 29th, I believe. So, could be interesting.
Damn. Okay. Garrett, All In, is it technically, it's not even a sponsor like Ring of Honor thing, right? It's just the Bullet Club guys like
Cody and the Young Bucks.
All the Young Bucks are just putting it on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's sold out in 30 minutes. Now, that doesn't mean that there will necessarily be a sellout, but the companies that buy them up, places like StubHub and stuff, they thought that it was a big enough attraction to where they could resell the tickets at a higher value. So no matter what, it's still classified as a sellout because tickets did. And they sold out in 30 minutes. What do you think of that, Garrett?
I think that's awesome for the business because that says that there's still enough faith in even independent wrestling at this point to garner that kind of attention. Am I still here?
Yep, you're still here. Your camera's just frozen. Now he's gone. As soon as I said that.
You jinxed it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Also, I'm starving because
I think I went for a bit. Am I back?
Yeah, you're good. You're back now.
Okay, sorry. All right, it had to catch up. Them frames be dropping. All right. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, no, wait, what was it? Something about
kind of along the lines. It was good.
Good for the business. Yeah. So I think sorry about that. I got sidetracked. The business has still got enough. There's enough faith in even independent wrestling still that there can sell a show like that. The fact that it would have maybe been better if every ticket individually sold, although that I don't think that hardly ever happens except for like way massively bigger events. But the fact that there's enough faith in ticket resellers, yeah, that's really good. And it's a good sign for the business that it's not going anywhere anytime soon, that WWE is not going to be going on a buying spree anytime soon for other companies, that we could potentially see a lot of these people. What this kind of thing is the kind of thing that's going to make Vince McMahon's head turn his head. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. It's in Chicago, man. It's going to be a huge show.
Yeah.
Cody said a long time ago, if it's sold out, they'd do another. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I think people are just they just want something different than WWE that they're willing to watch pretty much anything right now. And All In is a great thing. So, all right. Moving on, let's talk about some first-class segments of the week. Some stuff that we thought was just head and shoulders above everything, and I'll start. I think AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, I mean, this is the best match they've had thus far, in my opinion. Was this most recent one on SmackDown. I think Nakamura has shown more and more every time. Maybe he's just getting more comfortable. I mean, he's wrestled Styles before, but maybe he's just feeling a little more freedom to do different things. The slimy move of Nakamura pretending that he got hit in the nuts by Styles. And then when the referee kind of is looking at AJ Styles and his view is blocked, and Nakamura hits him in the back of the head, and then ends up getting the win. It's just so good.
Yeah, the intro for that segment as well, where they played Nakamura's video just on your screen, and then they switched it so it showed the ramp when he started coming out. I thought that was really different, like because they made you think, oh wait, this is about to go to commercials. This is gonna be a promo package or something. Is this gonna be the video, But no, then it jumps right in. And I thought that was a really different way to bring in. It's different. They don't ever really do that, So
agreed.
Yeah, Garrett, what about you?
So I really liked going back to just singular matches, and it's weird that it's always the wrestling with us, but anyway, the IC title match on Raw, I really enjoyed that. Rollins is slowly becoming probably my favorite worker in the WWE, just because the guy has such a different moveset, and honestly now I'm kind of seeing it when he was kind of somewhat limiting himself in the matches when he was teaming with Ambrose, because he didn't want to, I assume, make Ambrose not look as good, plus tag team wrestling is a little different, but I'm consistently enjoying everything that Rollins does on television, and I want to see every match he's going to be in. The Miz match proved the guy's just like Styles. He can have a good match with literally anybody. Yeah, I mean, what did you guys think of it? I thought, and as a fighting champion, I think that's something that's kind of been lacking recently. So we having that back is really nice,
Yeah, when I get ready to watch the wrestling shows, I look forward to seeing at least a good match. Because I'm usually in the mood to see wrestling matches, and the fact that they're having Rollins go out there every week and kill it, I think that really sets the pace for everyone. Because you want to see a bit of everything when you watch Raw and SmackDown. You want to see the promos. You want to see matches. I think Rollins just been really setting the pace with that.
He's so good. Rollins is the best thing on TV right now, in my opinion. Charlie, what about you?
So. There could be two things here, but I'll go with my gut here. I'll do Ziggler and McIntyre. I thought them getting the win over Braun Strowman, who has been the most pushed guy, and Finn Balor, the first ever Universal Champion, really set the pace, set the tone for how WWE is going to treat them. And a little side thing, Braun Strowman hitting McIntyre, and then he actually fell over, and then McIntyre accidentally knocked over the trophy. I thought that
People forget how big McIntyre is, dude.
Yeah, Braun Strowman is not 6'8".
No,
but
seeing him next to Strowman though, it made you go, "Oh man, he is huge."
Maybe like an inch or two, if that.
Oh yeah,
McIntyre should be pushed to the moon. They should win these tag team titles. This should be, we always talk about like a team needs to just almost bludgeon brother how they won it, how they had to win it like that. McIntyre and Ziggler should be like that too. And then I think, man. Anything could happen, but I thought going off your segment, Brady, how you said Nakamura winning, and I thought something SmackDown did really well was giving us something to look forward to. So, like, we don't know who they're going to pick out of the New Day. We don't know what Nakamura is going to pick, and we have to look at next week's episode to find out.
Exactly.
So I thought that was really well.
All right, let's talk about some fresh meat, Charlie. I'm gonna throw it right back to you. Let's talk about, we got new 205 Live signings. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So 205 Live, WWE UK. I'm not really sure at this moment, but they announced two things. So first we had 205 Live, and they announced two new wrestlers, and one of them was Kenny Williams, who I've personally never heard of. But supposedly he was a 3-time ICW 0G champion. And ICW is one of their biggest wrestlers ever. Well, there was Tommy and Aleister Black. So I thought that was pretty crazy. And then the guy I had actually heard, his name is Flash Morgan Webster. And he is, I've seen him in PWG myself. And, they're both smaller guys. He's 5'8", 156. So he's not a big guy at all. And he walks out with this like helmet thing. But I thought something of note was, even in this match, Flash Morgan Webster, he's in a 6-man tag with the Cruiserweight champion and Mustafa Ali on his team, and he's getting chance all match. And
that's awesome.
he's one of those high flyer guys that I think if they do end up using him on the cruiserweight division, he will definitely get over. Because, he'll do the 450 splat, like, frog splash, just stuff like that. And I don't know. I think that was a totally just brilliant thing by WWE to do, to debut him there and then see where they go. Because I had no idea that he had signed. And they didn't even announce him for the cruiserweight, or the, not cruiserweight tournament, the United Kingdom tournament. And they announced a couple new wrestlers there also. But those guys aren't really fresh meat until they show up in WWE or NXT, because the last of them really didn't.
Yeah, you never know. It's tough. I mean, WWE has so many guys signed. It's really rough.
The cruiserweight division is a division that could always have more people, especially people that are going to mesh with the guys that you have already, and that you've seen with other guys that you have on your rosters that can go in a really intense match.
If they keep this Flash Morgan Webster and like you bring up Leo Rush, I mean, those are two guys that can really get people interested, and I'm convinced can have good matches with anyone.
If you get good smaller guys or good women, I feel like WWE is just so quick to try to get them up there.
Yeah.
All right. It's that time of the week again, boys.
Charade getting on the top floor in the high rank district. Here he goes. Crossing himself. Oh!
Ugh. Yeah.
There are always segments that are a little more rough than others. Garrett, what was rustling your jimmies this week?
My jimmies were rustled by the Carmelibration, the Royal Carmelibration. I thought the initial Carmelibration segment was cool. She's just like trying to get heat. And I think that's obviously what they're trying to do here. I don't know. I just feel like when they use, we're in a different country, so we'll just make fun of things that are associated with, that are stereotypically associated with this country, and they'll get heat that way. But I think the thing about British crowds is they're always more active anyway, just because British wrestling fans are a lot more into the actual wrestling and the art of wrestling and cutting a promo than other fans. But I thought this was just playing that up too much. And yeah, I just it worries me for certain things, because you don't know, would she get that same reaction in America if it was I don't know, some stereotypical part of America segment, South Dakota Bration. I don't know. Anyway, no, I don't. That's anyway, Yeah, it was a rough one.
Sticking with the theme of women's segments, I was not really fancying this Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, Natalya versus the Riot Squad match. Does Natalya know what she is? What is her character other than she's a heart and she likes cats?
It's a character that's beating up Ronda at Money in the Bank.
So she's a heel?
I guess so. She's a face to us right now.
So she's a face for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's so weird, man. If she's a face, who said it? Because she's got the cat ears. She's a face now. Like that. Might have been Sean Ross Sapp.
It's how you know that.
You don't be giving that guy glory, dick. Yeah, Sean Ross Sapp, I'm coming for you. And Matt Morgan.
Dude.
Coming for you.
Dude, Matt Morgan, dude, I drove by him while he was campaigning. He's smaller than he looks.
Oh, my. Here we go.
The blueprint.
He's getting a little fat, to be honest.
Ah, Jesus. Call the police.
Charlie, what was rustling your jimmies?
Man, my boy, the GOAT, the God, the legend, Elias, not qualifying for Money in the Bank. I just feel like that was a mark that, man, why? I can't get it through my brain why any of the 4 guys on Raw qualified over him.
Charlie's been thumping the table for that guy, too. They might have a second chance qualifier.
I don't know, man.
Might all be for nothing.
How did Bobby Roode get in over him? Why is Strowman in it? Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, I see why. They were former Universal Champions, and they never got a rematch. That makes sense to me, but man.
Dude, can I just say?
Why does Strowman need to be in that?
Smell this, dude.
Oh, my God. That looks amazing, dude. Oh, my.
Oh, the General Tso's chicken with the white rice. Can't do any wrong.
It's got to be white rice.
That looks good.
But
yeah, man, I thought that's just a mark missed But hey, man, I'm glad the New Day qualified though. So I like that. But
I'm gonna need silence right now in the stream. Let it play.
Laurel.
I will turn it up.
Laurel.
What do you hear, Charlie?
that is 100% Laurel.
Garrett, what do you hear?
Wait. This is a development. I swear I just heard it as Laurel.
I swear to God, Garrett.
I'm not even kidding. I've heard it the other way every other time.
Yanny. No, I'm kidding. It's Laurel. It's 100% Laurel.
No, I just heard it that way for the first time. That's weird.
I remember I saw that dress as black and gold once for like 30 minutes or whatever it is. It was like 20 minutes of my life. I saw it as the other color.
Dude, here's a different one. See, there I hear Yanny.
Dude, I saw one of those and it was that moaning noise.
Suck your mother.
Scrolling through Laurel or Yanny is the greatest thing.
He's going to hear the
There it is. There it is.
I knew he was going to hear it once. Oh, that is awesome.
No, so what it is, science is higher frequencies. That's Yanny. So if you're using like a really crappy phone thing, so those of you that don't know, there's been taking the internet by storm. I saw a giant poll going on from like USA Today, and 52% said Laurel and 48% said Yanny.
Wow.
Laurel is correct in a landslide. And so all it is just Yanny is a lower frequency. So if you have sophisticated ears, if you're not an uncultured swine, then you hear Laurel. But if you're a little child who prefers grape flavored things over blue raspberry, then you probably hear Yanny. So putting it out there. But good job with your capitals, Garrett.
Hey, wait. Up 2-1.
So are we agreeing? As of right now, are we agreeing Laurel?
Yeah, I hear that.
No, I definitely heard Laurel that time, yeah.
Good. All right, good. I've heard both.
Let us know if you guys are watching. Let us know, man. What do you hear? So
If I just offended you, go ahead. Cuss at me. I won't even delete
comments below. Yeah, hit us. But
All right, Charlie. Get the clock ready.
Oof.
Dude, come on, man. You got to know this coming up.
I forget it every time. You would think I have it.
The countdown.
When I was
The
sitting next
countdown.
to you last time, you had it.
1 minute, 20 seconds. All right.
Hey, dude, come on. It's not around the ring in a minute 20. It's around the ring in 80 seconds.
Yeah. Vegan enchiladas. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey.
Roman Reigns beat the living hell out of Jinder Mahal backstage, even though Jinder Mahal sacrificed the Singh brother that's not injured like a sacrificial lamb, and it was awesome. Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens had a good match. We already talked about it. Bobby Roode, No Way Jose, and Baron Corbin. Very good match. Bobby Roode winning. Not exactly the greatest thing. No Way Jose will probably die a slow death, and Baron Corbin's already dead, so I guess Bobby Roode was the way to go, but who knows. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel versus Breezango was fantastic. They are now dubbed the B team. They wanted the A team, but Kurt Angle informed them that it was taken. So they're now the B team for best, and they got their first win. That the announcers are saying their first win ever as a tag team on TV, and I don't doubt it.
One in Bo.
The Deleter of Worlds faced the Revival, and the Revival are kind of jobbers right now, but hopefully they get back, and Corey Graves always talks them up, so that's good. Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn have a feud, which is kind of weird. Bayley, Mickey James, and Alexa Bliss ended up facing off. Pretty much Alexa Bliss won. She's probably going to win Money in the Bank. Let's be honest. We talked about Braun Strowman and McIntyre. I think that's a great feud in the making. Lashley and Elias and Owens all had faced off, and Elias losing, like you said, was the wrong call. Heading over to SmackDown. How much time do I have left, Charlie?
And
Daniel Bryan.
that is your alarm.
Did you not even make it to
Warnings, dude. You're supposed to help me. All right. Daniel Bryan was great. The New Day have a spot. I hope they give it to Big E. I hope they break it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more. And Andrade Almas finally debuted. And they're it looks like they're trying to separate him a little bit from Zelina. They're really bumping him up and not really talking about her much, which I hope doesn't happen because he needs her. That said Yanny, dude.
Yeah, it's a tool that says it.
That said Jerry, dude. I'm out.
Back. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Later.